Hello and welcome back, guys, to Football Fanatics. Me and Gokul are back again with the show. We at Football Fanatics bring you weekly all the football and Premier League and Champions League news, reviews and previews week in and week out. And this week we come with Game Week 17 results and Game Week 18 preview. And with Game Week 17 results, I will have to say that there were a few matches which were postponed due to COVID, and in Game Week 18, we are going to see a lot of matches, around 6 to 7 matches we are getting postponed. So we are literally at the point of COVID break right now. So I think there'll be a lot of double game weeks and triple game weeks coming up in maybe next month or so. With that, let's begin with our today's podcast. Welcome back, Gokul. And with this, let's have with the first result what we have at Game Week 17. Man City versus Leeds, 7-0. That was something.
Yeah, it was like a crashing for Leeds. I think this result shows that Leeds are like so much down because they are nowhere close to the form they were in last season. This season they are like really struggling hard. We expected them to lose with 3 or 4 goals, but this was 7 goals. I think this was really horrible for them.
Classic Man City and Leeds missing Kevin Phillips deeply, what I could see. No control in midfield at all. Defense looking weak.
It could have been like in double figures because Man City got a lot of chances. They didn't some of the chances, like goalkeeper made a couple of good saves and they didn't take the chance, a couple of chances. Otherwise, it could have been in the double figures.
Exactly. I mean, Leeds definitely are missing a few players due to injury issues. But the problem with the Leeds are right now they don't have the form right now to keep up, and the matches they are coming up are really some tough fixtures. And this Man City side completely rolled over this Leeds side, which actually, to be frank, Chelsea struggled getting 3 points out of, and this Man City made a meal out of them. Defensively weak, midfield non-existent, forward again non-existent. Dallas looks sleeping. And 7 goals could have been way more than 7. Kevin De Bruyne hitting back in form, and we could see Mahrez. Everyone got their turn to scoring, and Leeds looking awful day by day. They might easily. This is the first time that Bielsa side has taken a 7-0 thrashing, and this season might be the season that Leeds go down again, back to Championship.
Yeah, it seems pretty like that because currently they are really struggling and they are short of players too. And the problem with them is that they are like their team game is like a lot of running, closing down, like attacking. But currently they don't have energy. The players are out of energy because they are not able to run. Like Diesel likes his players to run more and more, but now they are not able to run. They're leaving gaps here at the back, so it's really hard for them.
Yeah, and this Leeds side doesn't even look fit enough right now to compete in this league. Not saying because the players don't have quality. Because the quality players that they have are injured, and they hardly had the transfer window to get in any players. And now all of a sudden they look like Leeds are going back down. And Man City, this result was just so obvious coming. We could see this the way the Leeds played last few matches, that this was coming. 7-0 was coming. This is the second time that a side has gone 7-0 down in this season. Previously Norwich against Chelsea, now Leeds. This was embarrassing for Leeds actually, and if they don't keep up, they might soon drop down with Newcastle there.
Yeah, true. Because it looks more and more likely that they could be in the relegation zone. Because the problem is they don't have the fit players. Like they don't have the first team players right now. They're really struggling to get in the players. They are and the players they have, they are not like fit enough, I guess.
Yeah, apart from Rafinha, no one looks like they're going to score ever. That's the problem. And this Man City side right now look like a solid top. I mean, they look like they're heading to win this Premier League this season too, because they look so much in form, and they are still in third gear. I mean, they could really go up more. Last time this season. Compared to last time this season, Man City are already 3 to 4 points better. So we can only imagine.
Yeah, we saw last season what happened after they started winning. They just rolled over the teams and they took over the championship by storm. So I guess they're repeating it right now. I guess they're looking like unstoppable right now. They are winning game after game, and they're doing it so easily. They are not even sweating. They're doing it so easily. That's the problem. So yeah, it will be really hard to stop City, I guess. Because
Do you think this season City will get the double, the Champions League and the Premier League? They can do it.
Yeah, it's really early to pick that, but yeah, they are right up there for that. Again.
I definitely think they are a solid contenders there because we see they have an easy fixture in Champions League right now to go forward, and in Premier League they look like they're in complete control. They don't even look like they're going to concede, and they keep scoring goals, free scoring. The midfield is completely set. They don't even miss number 9. It looks like they're done. They are enough. They have enough midfielders scoring for them to miss a number 9, and the defense look really solid with Cancelo. Walker and even Zinchenko and other people who are coming in to replace him are looking really good right now. So Man City don't really look like they're going to drop off, and I feel Man City are the favorites. I mean, right now at this point, I can say Man City are the actual favorites to winning the Premier League this season.
Yeah, in the Premier League, yeah, they're like up there, right up there, because they know how to win the Premier. They have won last couple of years. They have won back-to-back Premier Leagues, so they know how to win the Premier League. And I think they are the only team which don't struggle if they miss a couple of players too, because they have backup players in them. Their squad depth is so strong.
And no injuries to them is actually pretty much easier now.
Yeah, even if they have a couple of injuries, they will cope with it, because they have such a good core team they have. And we know Pep Guardiola, he likes to have a big squad because he likes to rotate here and there. So that's why they're not struggling compared to other teams, because compared to other teams, we know like Chelsea, they are struggling with injuries and COVID, but City, they are stronger and stronger. So I think in Premier League they are right up there. I think it's there to lose. But in the Champions League, we have to see, because in the knockout stages, anything can happen. One bad day, the team can go out, as we saw in the last year's final against Chelsea.
Champions League is a bit tougher, yeah, I'll agree. But the Premier League, they look like they are outright favorites.
Premier League, yeah, it's theirs to lose, I guess, because they are starting to win games. Like last season, I think they started to win games after the January. They started back to back, winning back to back. They were on a roll. Here they started in the November, December only. So it's really it's very hard to stop them now.
It's very hard to stop them now. Right now, it doesn't even look like they're going to hit third. They haven't hit the third gear, and they're still scoring 7-0. And Man City look unstoppable right now. So it'll be really interesting to see. And we already saw yesterday that Chelsea have already kind of have lost the ground in the championship by not losing. I would say. Dropping those 2 points against Leeds, not Leeds. Against Everton. That was really poor performance by Chelsea. So I think right now, for famous words, now the 3 became 2. Now it's only Man City and Liverpool. I think it's only between them the Premier League this season. I think Chelsea have lost ground. They need to cover 4 points right now if they have to get into top. And Man City and Liverpool doesn't look like they're going to lose anytime soon. And with this 7-0 win against Leeds, they have even closed the gap to Liverpool in terms of goal difference. So it's really a good result for Man City right now, considering that Chelsea dropped points and Liverpool also conceded. So goal difference and everything, Man City are in complete control right now in this Premier League race. Let's go to the next game we had. Arsenal versus West Ham. West Ham, let me reiterate, they won against Man City in a Carabao Cup. They won against Chelsea in Premier League. They won against Liverpool in Premier League, and they have lost to Arsenal 2-0. That explains it. That explains West Ham.
Yeah, that's what I told, right? They lack consistency. They in one game they performed exceptionally well, and the other game they were poor. And in Arsenal match, I guess they didn't show up. It was a really poor performance from West Ham. And we have to give some credit to Arsenal too, because they played really well. I really like the young players are really living up to their potential, I guess. Like Odegaard and Smith Rowe. These guys are putting their hands up. And I guess like I said, also played a really good match.
I
He
think
missed
wasn't
the
he the
penalty.
captain? Wasn't he the captain of this game?
Yeah, he was the captain.
Yeah, proper
He
captain's
missed the
performance, I
penalty.
feel.
Yeah, but he missed the penalty. But he really worked hard for the team. Like
Mm.
he was running, he was holding up the ball, he was running with the ball, he was coming back and taking the ball. So it was really good performance from Lacazette, I guess. And yeah, all in all, I think Arsenal did pretty well to contend with like West Ham. But once they and West Ham got like a red card, so it made harder for them to come back.
Mm.
But they did try at the after in the second half, but the red card really killed the game.
I think this was a really good result for Arsenal, a complete morale boosting result after that defeat against Everton. And West Ham, the whole match didn't look like they're going to score. And
Yeah,
Aaron Ramsdale at the back, I have to give him some credit. Since he has come in, Arsenal have become really good at defense. And we are seeing Gabriel and likes of I think Martinelli coming in was a great one, and Tierney
yeah,
was
it was.
really. Tierney would look
Yeah.
really well. I feel Arsenal have one of the really good bunch of youngsters. The only thing they lack is experience, and we saw that from Lacazette actually. Apart from the penalty miss, he was brilliant in the game. I think I think he won the match ball too. I feel, and he was really good in the game. And all in all, it's a good result for Arsenal. Smith Rowe looked amazing, and we'll have to say this was a good Arsenal side we saw against this West Ham team.
Yeah, I guess this was the best performance in like last couple of seasons. I guess I think as far as I have seen, I think this is the best performance because
I feel this is probably the best performance I've seen them this season, put in this season at least. Last season,
yeah,
I saw them playing against Chelsea, them defeating on this winter snow. I remember that it was horrible for me. So that was probably their best performance last season for me. This season, they were absolutely amazing against this
yeah,
West Ham side. West Ham,
yeah,
I feel really weak. Antonio not doing much anymore. I think
yeah,
he was great start of the season. Right now he's fallen off. I think they are very much dependent on their midfielders and their wingers now. I think Antonio needs to put in more work. Probably looks really tired. I feel sometimes on the ball. Defense, they have a good defense because of Declan Rice. He controls the ball, but the problem they have is sometimes they are too lazy on the ball and they concede the goals.
yeah. But they're missing like players at the back too. They're missing like Kutsoma is injured, I guess. Then Ogbonna is gone, so now they're playing with like some backup center backs, and so they are missing some players too. But yeah, it was a really poor performance from West Ham. I think only player like stood out was Declan Rice. He was excellent for them. He was everywhere. He
Yeah,
was
he's
running.
looking
He was
amazing. He's looking amazing match
yeah.
by match now. And
He's looking
I
great.
really feel that if Chelsea can get him the next season, because I think he's out of contract this season, and he would very much like to come to Chelsea. I just hope he doesn't sign new contract with West Ham, so that it's
No,
not
I
going to
guess
break
he
him.
has contract till 2024. I guess.
Oh God, and West Ham is going to charge around 100 million if you're going to go for
Yeah,
him.
it's for sure.
That's
100
going to be
million is
hard.
for sure.
Yeah, I just hope it's not that much because I mean, everyone knows if he doesn't sign a new contract, Chelsea will be the forerunners to get him back to his boyhood club. So I would really hope that Rice doesn't sign a new contract, kind of press West Ham to give him to us for like a much lower price than 100 million, because we have literally spent 100 million on a pillar, and the guy is not performing this season at all. But all in all, let's go back to the Arsenal West Ham game. And Arsenal were brilliant, getting the 2-0
Yeah,
victory.
and they're in the top four now.
They're the top four now. They're the top four now. And Man City needs to catch up, but there seems to have an issue with the postponement that might catch them up later. Might be a fatigue team, but you guys get a more time with Ragnick now. But still, Man City will be in under pressure if Arsenal gets a couple more wins back to back. No, sorry, not Man City, Manchester United. Yeah, United. It's going to be much more pressure if Arsenal actually gets back-to-back victory.
True, United. Now they have like a game. Next match also they have got postponed, so two matches they have in hand. So
that's way more harder. That's way more harder, man. To wait for your matches, because when you see your oppositions get points, I was watching this Liverpool match yesterday night, and as soon as Shelby scored that goal, I was like, okay, Liverpool are down. We should kill this game. But you know, within like few minutes, we see Jota come in and get a goal. Salah get another one. I was like, okay, Liverpool are back there. It's just hard. It's just hard, man.
Yeah, Yeah, but it was like gritty performance from Newcastle. It was they played really well. I
Mm.
think because they did a lot of hard work, but some bad mistake from Shelby to give the second goal
Mm.
for Salah. It was really bad mistake. All but they put in a really good performance, I guess. But
It doesn't
then
matter. It doesn't matter if they lose a
yeah, it
game.
doesn't
Now they're
matter.
going to end up in a championship. I'm 100% sure they're going to end up in championship because the performance I'm seeing from them and the fixtures they have. I think they go to Man City next. It's just,
Yeah, next Man City, then United. It's really hard for them.
I mean, they're dead food already. Let's go to the next
Yeah.
game we had. Chelsea versus Everton. And my God, Chelsea are already missing few players. Yes, N'Golo Kante on the bench and probably Kovacic is missing. And we get news 2 hours before the match that Lukaku, Werner, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and there was another player. There was another forward, Havertz. All flow forwards are missing this game, and we had to go with Mount and at a
Pulisic.
point, yeah, Pulisic, and at a point, Saul played as a forward, and that was really one of the most mediocre performance I've seen from Chelsea as a match as a game creation match. It was brilliant. We had around 30 chances in the first half
Yeah,
itself, but we couldn't put a ball inside because we were clearly missing a center forward in the game. Mount misses a sitter from 2 yards. I mean, Ziyech misses, Pulisic misses. I've literally, I saw like around 5 players, Chelsea squad missing goal. I mean, easy chances, and it was just so frustrating. And Mount puts one in second half, and Everton, with most minimal effort, gets one goal. And after that, it's all outfield for Chelsea, and they don't even get close. They're just getting close to the box, but no ball
yeah,
inside the box, and it was just one of the worst performances I've seen from Chelsea forwards.
yeah. It was, but we had to give little bit credit to Everton too because even they had a lot of players missing. I think
Mm,
they are like
mm.
3 or 4 youngsters making their debut in this match. So
Yeah,
even they were
that's what
missing.
I say. That's why I say that Chelsea should have won this game because they had
Yeah,
kids running the show. They had literally kids
yeah,
running
that's
the
what.
show. It was a complete patched up Everton. It was like C team of Everton, and we should
Yeah, it was
have
like
beaten the game.
second team. Like yeah, yeah, it is like second team of Everton. Yeah, still I think Chelsea missed the like a proper finisher because
Mm.
they create a lot of chances we saw. Like even in the first half itself, they're like 13 or 14 shots on target. But yeah, they really miss a finisher, clinical finisher. They really miss Lukaku or Werner. They needed them.
Yeah, Reece James
I
again
think
missed the sitter this first half. Like just like what 1 minute or 2 minutes when the game started,
yeah, I
Reece
thought
James
it.
misses one.
Yeah,
And
I thought it had went in, but it was side headed.
yeah, well, what
Yeah,
I feel is he shouldn't be the one who should be scoring. It should be our forwards. And our forwards doesn't even look. And Saul, I'll have to begin with Saul. Saul is probably one of the worst signing we have had in last few seasons. He's been completely, really bad from the start of the
yeah.
season. Doesn't look like he belongs in Premier League. Slower on the ball. I don't and Tuchel thought him to put it forward. I don't know what he was thinking. Going forward, Saul was one of the worst players. I think it was and what I watched, the goal we conceded, it went over Saul's head. It went
Yeah,
over
it was
Saul's
also
head. He's just been outright one of the most pathetic signing we had this season. He doesn't belong in Premier League. I really hope he goes back to Atletico this January because I don't think we need him when we have players like Conor Gallagher, tearing up Premier League in Crystal Palace, and we are hiring Saul to control our midfield and back. And this is just, I was really frustrated when I was watching the match yesterday.
yeah. For me, yeah, I was really frustrated when Chelsea signs out because I thought he would be a really great player because we saw his performance in Atletico. He was really good. But yeah, last season he didn't play much. But I thought he was a really good player. I thought United should have got him because we really needed a centre midfielder.
Mm.
But yeah, the performance it has been really good. I think he was the worst signing of this season, I guess.
Mm.
He has
Yeah,
not
hundred
he has
percent,
not
100%.
yeah, he has not at all settled to the Premier League. He is struggling with the pace of the Premier League, I guess, the physicality. He has not settled in. So, yeah, he has been really poor. I guess, yeah, he will be like going back to Atletico. I don't think Chelsea will be like
Yeah,
keeping him.
I just hope he goes back this January, because I don't think we need him now, because he's as good as not being there, because he's not good defensively, he's not good going offensively. We don't see any output from Saul. Whatever matches I've watched from Saul playing in this Chelsea game, I've never seen him actually putting any good input in this game. Uh, Even Chalobah, even the youngsters come in and put up a great performances. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
if you had likes of let's just say who did we give to Billy Gilmore? If you had Billy Gilmore on the team, he would have done
yeah,
much better,
Gilmore.
much
Yeah,
better than Saul has done this till now. I really hope he goes back.
yeah. That's what I think Chelsea should have kept Gilmore or Gallagher, someone, because they are really performing really well in the Premier
Mm,
League.
mm.
Yeah,
I just hope we get one of those back, and I really want to see Declan Rice and Gallagher back in our team. Get our control because in our midfield, because I feel Kante has another couple of years, because we'll need someone successful. Kante, and I feel Declan Rice is absolutely brilliant at that position,
yeah, he's
and
looking great.
absolutely brilliant, and someone we would 100% need someone position of Jorginho and Kovacic, because we are seeing if one of them hit injuries, we are already down, and we are looking at the likes of Ross Barkley to save us. And Ross Barkley, let me put it again, he's so slow on the ball. I think my grandmom could outpace him in that midfield, because that guy
Yeah,
yesterday when he came in to save us, I was like, when Tuchel was substituting and I was looking at the bench, he substituted Saul and he substituted Ross Barkley. I was like, great, now we're never going to win the match with these both. Ross Barkley, once he has the ball, he feels he can slide around, but that's not the way. This is not La Liga. It's just not. It's just not happening for Ross Barkley as well. Maybe he could improve, but I really feel Saul has no place here anymore.
yeah, he looks really lost here in the Premier League. I think
Mm.
he's going back to Atletico like in the next season for
Yeah, and
sure.
this was one of the worst performances from Chelsea, because this should have been won, and this game has cost us the Premier League, I feel, because now we have lost ground. Now we are 4 points away. I'm not saying that we
Yeah,
cannot win the league, but it is literally,
yeah,
at
it's
least
more harder
80%
now.
off. It's way off, because Man City doesn't look like they're going to drop points, and they have some really easy fixtures coming up. Liverpool doesn't look like they're
Yeah,
going to drop points, and they have some easy fixtures coming up. And Chelsea have now Wolves, who look so good against Liverpool and Man City. I'm pretty sure that they might just actually grab it and win against us coming this week, because we don't have any of our fit players coming back. Wolves can easily win that match. After that, we have Liverpool quite soon. This is one of the most toughest period for Chelsea Football Club right now.
yeah, it is really hard because without like the fit players, it will be really hard. And Wolves, we know that they're really good in defense, so it
Mm.
will be really hard to score against them. And without like a proper center forward, it will be really hard.
And I really feel this Wolves side might actually grab this one, because Wolves, whenever we have played historically with Wolves, it's either been a nil-nil game or Wolves have snatched it. I think even last time
Yeah,
Cody scored that last goal and snatched it from us. Now I just hope Chelsea does something and gets this, and I can't stop praying again for this Man City and Liverpool to drop points, but they're not. And Salah,
yeah, they're
man,
not looking like dropping points. They're like,
Salah at Liverpool looks so good as a wing. I mean,
yeah,
that guy is amazing. He keeps Liverpool afloat. Man City look a complete team. I mean, this was the worst time for us to drop off. I feel the Ben Chilwell's injury actually has cost us. The drop off from Ben Chilwell to Alonso is what has cost us backline, because we looked so solid before him getting injured.
yeah, yeah,
I
true.
just
He was like really looking great on the left flank, and like Reece James was looking great in the right. So
hmm.
it was like really like Liverpool's like Robertson and
Alexander
Alexander
Allen.
Arnold.
And I
Yeah,
have to say,
the,
Alexander Allen goal yesterday was one of the most fabulous goals I've seen. That
it
was
was a
brilliant.
rocket, I
It
guess.
was a proper goal.
Yeah,
That was brilliant. But yeah, this Chelsea side, I was really, frustrated yesterday, angry. I don't know. I had all mixed emotions. Everton should have never won this game, and they did get a draw. I think I honestly believe that they did come up with an intent to get a nil-nil draw, and they did get a 1-1. But Chelsea were so bad, so poor at finishing their clinical chances, that they deserve this. I think whatever comes in this Premier League, they deserve. I really feel they don't deserve to win this Premier League this season. The performance I have seen in last few matches, this Burnley game, Manchester United game, Watford game, and this Everton game. Honestly, weak performances. Weak performances. The last good performance I've seen from Chelsea is probably against this Juventus side that we had
mm.
at
Yeah,
Stamford
in the
Bridge.
Champions League.
After that, I have never seen. I haven't seen yet Chelsea perform up to their standards. This has been a really poor performance, and yesterday's Everton draw actually sums it up. So I really feel Chelsea have all lost the ground in this Premier League title race. We'll have to wait and see how Man City and Liverpool does. Now
Yeah,
we are just
now
back. Now we have to
City
just
have to
wait and
play.
see. I just hope
Yeah,
Manchester
now
United doesn't catch us up with the games they have still now. It's just going to be so embarrassing. Manchester United to catch us up too.
it's so far away. But yeah, now Chelsea have to like depend on other teams to beat
Mm,
Liverpool and Man City. So it's really hard now. And
yeah.
Chelsea now cannot drop points too because then they will go even farther. So
Mm.
yeah, now it's really a tough time for Chelsea now. They have to like start picking up wins,
You have to
back to back
definitely
wins.
win the game against Liverpool. Definitely. If you don't, we have to win the game against Liverpool.
Now
That
it's like
becomes a 6 pointer, 100% 6 pointer. If we lose
yeah,
that, it's done. The race is done. I'll just put it
yeah.
out there. The race is
Then
done.
it will be even harder. Yeah,
Mm.
then the gap will be bigger. Then it will be really hard to come back from there.
Yeah, I know. I'm going out right there. I think Lukaku was probably the second worst by after Saul because that man also is not performing. I just hope if we just don't give him a way long and lose next season as well, like we did with Morata. If he doesn't perform this season, if we don't see a right out, but I just hope that we sell Lukaku and I mean Saul of course is a loan deal that he goes back. I really feel this Lukaku must go. I mean, so it should perform. If he doesn't perform, I just really hope that we sell him for some whatever profit we get or whatever. I think Chelsea is really good at doing this business we just do sell transfer him off and get some proper striker. I wouldn't want a big name striker. Even a normal decent striker would do much better than Lukaku. I feel because Lukaku doesn't look a proper fit to this team. He just doesn't contribute enough. Uh, let's go to the next one then. Liverpool versus Newcastle. Like we spoke, Liverpool were amazing, absolutely amazing. Apart from that one slight mistake, I think one player was down
Yeah,
when
bro.
Shelby scored. Yeah, apart from that one goal, I feel Liverpool were completely dominant in the game.
Yeah,
Newcastle didn't stand a chance.
yeah, it was a mistake from Thiago and Shelby took a really good shot. It was a really good goal. Yeah, after that we know Liverpool are going to come really
Hmm.
hard at Newcastle, and they came there scored right back. I think within a couple of minutes they scored, and then yeah, it was just a matter of time they scored the second goal, and at
Then comes
then
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yes, that
yeah
final
from
rocket. I mean, I just had some hope until he scored that Newcastle might
yeah
somehow equalize. But after the Trent goals, it was done.
yeah it was over. It was like a rocket to the like top corner. It was a great goal.
Yeah.
Just I have to
Yeah,
admire that
Newcastle
shot.
deserve to get relegated this season. Honestly, get out of here. I mean, let them come back maybe after 2 seasons with their money. Right now, Newcastle doesn't belong in this Premier League at least for a couple more seasons. I feel. Even if whatever money they get in even championship is not easy. They have to win that game as well because even they
Yeah,
have some solid teams there. They have to compete with them and we'll have to see who goes back from Premier League this season too. If Leeds or Watford goes back, they'll have to fight them as well. So Championship isn't easy. Newcastle will struggle even Championship if they don't get players but in this January, but which is looking very unlikely because they know that they're going to get relegated. I don't think they're going to get much players now.
yeah. Like top players, they won't be coming because they won't be like wanting to play in the championship. So yeah,
Hmm.
it's really hard for Newcastle to get the like really great players.
Hmm. This looks done from Newcastle actually, but Liverpool again great performance. They keeps going on. They keep going on. And again, we can't stop praising Man City and Liverpool for the consistency they have shown for so many years. That's the reason we put both of them as favorites. I mean, Chelsea
Yeah,
tried. We won the Champions League, but we are still not able to keep up with those both teams. The injuries are piling up, and I think they just know how to do it. Chelsea probably need maybe another year to get a hang of it. Tuchel probably needs another year to get a hang of because this is his first full season. We shouldn't really
yeah,
be harsh on Tuchel. He's done one of the best jobs I've seen any manager do at Chelsea, apart from obviously Jose Mourinho when he came in. But of course, even Jose Mourinho took few one season, then he comes in, then he gets all the Premier League. I really feel Tuchel is probably the best manager that we can get right now, and he's probably the third
yeah,
best manager in Premier League. Of course, I'll say
yeah.
on par with Tuchel and on par with Klopp and Pep. because we won Champions League over Pep Guardiola's Premier League winning team. So it's not a small deal. Well, I really hope that he somehow gets us back in that title race this season. I just pray. But right now they look a little bit weak. But Liverpool and Man City, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, because we should give some like time for touches, because even Klopp took like 3-4 seasons to get his time to like proper title winning team. So yeah, it's take times to like adjust to the Premier League. They need to get the right players, and they need to like get adjusted to the fixtures in the Premier League. So it will take time. Even Guardiola took like two seasons, I guess, to win the Premier League. So yeah, Tuchel, yeah, is the first season in the Premier League. Yeah, so he has to like get some more time. But yeah, this Liverpool are like really unstoppable. I think Salah is on 15 goals this season.
Yeah, already equaling, I think, Jamie Vardy's record there. So
nobody is close to him. I think nobody has scored more than 10 goals this season so far.
Yeah,
apart from Salah. So he is really flying. That like Golden Boot is for sure now. Nobody's catching him.
Even in assists, I think Salah is on the top, I feel, right?
Yeah, he has 9 assists too.
So I think he's going to be one of those Harry Kane season where he's going to score most assists and most goals.
Yeah.
Liverpool, I just so envy this Liverpool just because of the Salah, man. Without Salah, I really feel Liverpool wouldn't keep up with us. 100%.
Yeah, because they will struggle without Salah, I guess, because he is the one who scores goals from nowhere. He just like what Messi or Ronaldo used to do before at their prime. They used to score goals from nowhere when the team was playing bad. Even if the team is playing bad, within 1 second they go and they score goals. I think Salah is doing that now for Liverpool. He's taking like team to the like winning position from nowhere. So yeah, I think they will struggle if Salah like leaves like in the for African Cup of Nations in the January. They might struggle if they get some like big fixtures in that time. So I hope they get some big fixtures that time.
I hope too, man. I hope too. But Liverpool, yeah, right now they look unstoppable. Man City look unstoppable. So yeah, we can only wait and watch. Let's go to we had some other games. Crystal Palace, Southampton, 2-2 draw. I think decent result for both the teams. I think both would be happy enough. Maybe Crystal Palace a bit less because they look like they're going to win the game.
Crystal Palace would have looked to get the 3 points because it was at home, and Crystal Palace like they are really they're just like I think West Ham, because one game they are like playing really well and the next game they don't show up like to the like.
Yeah, they throw away the leads very easily. Actually, this Crystal Palace team. What I see is even if our team shouldn't be actually losing the game if you're winning, if you're getting 2 goals really soon. They did, and then they threw away the Crystal Palace to throw away the victory. Actually, not this game, Arsenal game, so many other games. Actually, we can say
so many other games. Yeah.
So that's one weak point of Crystal Palace. But this is nothing bad. This is the first season of Patrick Vieira, and he's done a brilliant job. So I think there's more to come from this Crystal Palace side, I feel.
Yeah, they will improve it. Yeah.
100%.
They will improve the time. But yeah, they're doing like pretty well. But that they just need to get that consistency and like game management so that they can hold on to the like lead.
I feel that too. Let's go to the next one. We had Brighton versus Wolves. Deservedly, Wolves won this 1-0. They will be looking at this victory and be saying we should have had another, few more points considering that the amount of chances they had in this Liverpool and this Man City game. But Liverpool will be content with this victory.
Yeah, Wolves will be happy, really happy, because it was at like Brighton's home. So they'll be really happy to get the all 3 points. And Brighton, they are looking really off now. They are like losing points like back to back. They are losing games.
I mean that's Brighton's squad, isn't it? I mean Brighton's squad. Yeah. I mean they're coming back to their XG. I mean they were overperforming their XG at the start of the season, including Chelsea. Even Chelsea was overperforming their XG at the start of the season. Right now they have come back to their actual XG. So has Brighton. So we are seeing the actual results. You can say that to Man City, they were underperforming. Now they're coming overperforming the XG again, and they're overperforming. Look 7-0 to Leeds. So Brighton. I think Brighton wouldn't be much concerned because they know they are pretty much safe in this relegation battle. So Wolves decent side again, getting this 1-0 victory. I think they would watch on. I think they have Chelsea next. I will be talking about that really soon. But Wolves again going forward, they look really good, defensively good, really solid team. Bruno Lage has done a very good job on this team, no?
Yeah, we have to give credit to him because this is the first season in the Premier League, and yeah, he has like really took them forward. Yeah, they were pretty good team under but they were like really defensive team. They were not like an attacking team, but under Bruno Lage, they have like started to go on front foot. They started to attack the like other team. So they are not only a defensive team; they are really good going forward too under the new manager. So yeah, it's looking really good for Wolves right now.
Yeah. I feel if Adama Traore could do a bit more putting his skills forward, I think that would be much better because the man has no scoring boots. If he does that, I think he would be much more. There will be much more contribution for Wolves, and there's a little bit of stupidity from Raul Jimenez last time. I think those are the only errors I see right now in this Wolves squad. Really decent squad. I think Raul Jimenez should be back for Chelsea game as well. So that's looking really hard. That it will be he will be back right against the Chelsea game.
Yeah, because he got like 2 yellow cards, right? So only one match.
Yeah, so he'll be back for the Chelsea game. Man, this looks really tough already for Chelsea. I just hope we get something out of it. The next game we had was Norwich versus Aston Villa. Easy victory for Aston Villa then.
Yeah, it was expected because Norwich, they are like fixed for the 20th like last spot. And they are playing like that. And Aston Villa, after Gerrard came in, they are looking really good.
Yeah.
And they are looking really solid. They only lost to Liverpool and Man City. All of the games they have won. And
Dean Smith coming back to his old team against his old team. That was interesting, but there was no effect whatsoever on Aston Villa. They were pretty good in the game, and Norwich didn't have a chance. Maybe they did have one chance, I feel. But Aston Villa completely, dominated the game. Yeah, there was nothing here to see.
They deserve the 3 points.
Yeah, Aston Villa looking good actually. They had some really good results.
Yeah, lately after Gerrard came in, they only lost to Liverpool and Man City. And those were also really close games. They really put in a good performance in those matches too. So it's really good seeing Aston Villa, and they got a great, really good squad. They were like not performing to the level they have to under Dean Smith. But yeah, they really got a good squad, and now Gerrard, I think he is looking good.
I think Aston Villa will go far right now with Gerrard, but we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see because this is a purple patch of Aston Villa. Right now, the new manager bounced, but tough time is coming. Tough time comes for everybody. It comes in, comes and goes. So we'll have to see how Aston Villa comes up with that. With that, we have done with. Yeah, so with that, we have ended game week 17. So we are done. So we'll start with gaming 18 fixtures because a lot of fixtures were postponed. Of course, there were about I think 6 to 7 fixtures which are postponed. So we just have like 5 fixtures this weekend, and that's really sad. But at least my team plays, so I'm just happy about that. First game we had, the blockbuster game. What we are going to see is Spurs versus Liverpool. This is at White Hart Lane. So do you think Spurs stand any chance against this Liverpool squad?
It will be really hard to get even a point against this Liverpool because Spurs, they have missed I think 2 or 3 games now. They have been postponed. I don't know how many players are back after the COVID, and we know after coming back from COVID, it's take time to players to get the match fitness. So we don't know how many first team players will be there for Spurs. So again, against the Liverpool team,
this Liverpool squad, it looks so hard, man.
They are really hard. Even with the first team, Spurs would have been struggled. So we don't know how much they can hold off this Liverpool. It will be really hard to even get a point against this Liverpool side.
Yeah, we haven't seen Spurs play for 2 weeks now, right?
Yeah, I think two games they have been postponed for them.
That's almost like 2 weeks now. And they might be rusty, and the Liverpool people look like in form, so look pretty well. What are your predictions for this one then?
Yeah, I think it will be really hard, really tough match for Spurs. I really don't think they will be getting anywhere close to Liverpool, so I think it would be an easy win for Liverpool. I guess it should be a 2-0 for Liverpool.
2-0 for Liverpool. Yeah, I go for 2-0 for Liverpool too because I don't see Spurs causing any trouble at all to this Liverpool side. Let's go to the next one. We have Wolves versus Chelsea. Like we spoke, Wolves solid team, Chelsea right now looks very fragile with their injuries. I would certainly give Wolves a 50% chance against this Chelsea
Yeah,
side. What are your predictions for this one?
for Chelsea. Yeah, it could be really tricky match for Chelsea because and it's at Molnix and Wolves are really hard to beat at their home.
Yeah,
It would be
absolutely.
yeah, it would be really tough match for Chelsea. But yeah, so it could be really end up as a draw, I guess, because Wolves are really great at the back. Their defense is like too strong, and Chelsea they were really like they really like had to work hard to get a goal against Everton. They really couldn't take the chances. And against Wolves, I don't think they will be getting that much chances against this Wolves defense. So it will be really hard for Chelsea against this Wolves. So I think it could end up as a draw.
Yeah, the draw. Oh my God, man, you're already breaking my heart with that one. Your draw you're talking. Yeah, but I would definitely give an edge to my team. I think Chelsea wins this 2-1. I definitely think. But what are
Yeah, it would be
your?
really close. Yeah.
It would be close. It would be close because I nothing taken back from Wolves. Wolves have been absolutely amazing this season. Even though they haven't got results against Man City and Liverpool, but they 100% deserved something in those both games.
Hmm. Yeah, they really played really well against both the teams. They were really unlucky to get away without a point from both the games. But the problem is City, Chelsea don't have the first team players too. They don't have a striker, so it could be really hard for Chelsea to score goals against
Yeah.
Wolves.
Now, how I wish now that I had Tammy Abraham. The man at least put the goals inside. Now we're missing him and that guy. But yeah, I hope Chelsea wins this one. 1-2. I really feel that's going to happen. But we'll have to see how it goes. Let's go to the next one. Leeds versus Arsenal then. Leeds 7-0 bashing. Arsenal 2-0 victory against a good West Ham side. What are your predictions here then?
Yeah, I think Arsenal it should be an easy win for Arsenal because right now Leeds are looking really they don't look like a Premier League team right now. They look like a Championship team. And Arsenal they are really in good space right now. Arsenal team. Their youngsters are really putting up a real good performance, and Lacazette has put in a good performance last game. So they will really high in confidence after winning against West Ham, and they are now in the top 4. So they will be looking to stay at the top 4 because United are not playing, and West Ham if they win, so they can be in the top 4. If they lose again, then West Ham can go over them. So they will be really looking for the 3 points, and I think they have a good squad to against Leeds. They should be winning comfortably.
I think Arsenal wins this 3-0 easy. I don't see any issues here. Leeds have been absolutely pathetic at the back, and I don't see Calvin Phillips returning anytime soon. Neither is Bamford, or they don't really have a squad which looks threatening to this Arsenal team. So I look it's an easy 3-0 victory here.
Yeah, it should be easy victory for Arsenal.
Yeah, same 3-0 for you too.
Yeah.
Let's go on for the next one we have. This looks like another walkover for Man City. Newcastle versus Man City. How many goals do you think Newcastle is going to take against this City side?
Yeah, we have to just see that how many goals City are going to score.
Maybe double figures this time, yeah?
Yeah, it will be really hard. Yeah, let's see because Newcastle are not they can hold up, but yeah, it's 3 points. Man City should be winning easily, in 3 or 4 goals for sure.
Yeah, I see no issues here whatsoever. Yeah. I just hope one of these teams just surprise me and defeats this Liverpool and Man City. Come on, we get defeated so easily against these side. Take draws against Burnley and people like Everton. These teams look so enviable, man. I just hope Newcastle gets something out of it. But I don't see it happening though.
Then it will be the biggest shock of the season.
I don't see it happening. Exactly. I don't see it happening. I see Man City winning this absolutely easily, demolishing this Newcastle side probably 4-0, 5-0. Yeah, I don't know.
3-4 is sure. If they are in a good mood, then it could be end up 7 or 8.
Easy.
Yeah,
that's what I feel. I'll go for a 4-0 Man City because they look absolutely dominant here, and Newcastle, I don't see them getting anything over Man City side. The owners have a huge uphill battle from next season to come back to Premier League and get players. All of a sudden Newcastle don't look that powerful. all of a sudden now, because when we saw the takeover, we were like, okay, Newcastle is going to do this, do that in maybe a couple of seasons. But once they go back to Championship, they're going to easily have like 2 years to come back to Premier League, recover, and then get players. It's an easy 3 or 4 year job now.
I guess the timing was not right for the new owners. They should have got at the start of the season.
Absolutely.
But that time they had some issues with some issues, so they couldn't take
some piracy issues, I think, and they sorted that out quite soon, but not quite soon enough.
But
they lost the window. Yeah, it was not quite soon enough. So let's go to the last game here. We have Aston Villa versus Burnley. But can Burnley get something or Aston Villa? I definitely think they can get something.
Yeah, Burnley. You never know with Burnley, because they could end up like getting a draw, like, because we know they are like pretty great at the defense. They can shut down teams. But Aston Villa, they are looking really good, and at home they should be they should be winning this match if they like put in a good performance. But you can never write off Burnley. They can come and surprise you. They can get a
Burnley definitely need victories right now, because they are right now in the relegation zone. But they have played couple of matches lesser than the the teams above them. So if they actually win couple of matches, they'll be out of relegation time in no zone. They'll be like with Watford and maybe above Watford if they get I think they have played 2 games lesser than Leeds, and they are like, I think, I don't know what, 3 points behind Leeds or something. But if Burnley gets all the 2 victories, I think they'll be out of relegation zone with no time. I think Burnley will do fine, because Leeds have been pathetic.
They should be like getting points, because otherwise I think that there's a news that Tarkowski is being touted by other teams. So if Tarkowski, then it will be a really huge blow for Burnley, because he's really a star at the defense. So they should be like getting points now. Otherwise, if like he feels that it is like they are not going to stay in the Premier, then the players will start leaving. Then it will be hard for Burnley. Because once the players leave, then, because we know like Burnley don't have a like big squad. They have like a good playing 11. If they miss some players, then they will be in trouble. So they should start picking up points now.
Yeah, I feel that too. And with that, I think we have come to the end of the show, and we have done already Gameweek 17 results and Gameweek 18 preview. Now I'm like really heavy-hearted with all this Chelsea loss, and I'm sure you are very frustrated with Manchester United not playing back-to-back 2 games. It must be really hard, no?
Yeah, it's really sad now. This COVID thing has again come and hit us. So it's really hard not getting just the match played. Yeah, I hope it goes away soon and the match starts coming back.
Yeah, I hope that too. I hope at least as for Chelsea's sake, I need few forwards, at least couple forwards to at least start a game. It doesn't look like we are going to do anything without our forwards. And if we lose 3 points, we are done. If we lose next game, that's it. That's done for our thing about Premier League. We'll focus more on Champions League after this. But I doubt if we can retain Champions League, because that's probably the hardest thing. Because that it has only been done twice. That was just by one team, that's Real Madrid. Nobody else have ever done it. So it's going to be really hard for Chelsea to replicate that. But I definitely think we can do that. I think we are good at cup matches. But with the recent form, I can't say anything. We can just go out of Champions League if you face Lille tomorrow. I feel that's how bad our team is right now. But yeah, with that, end of the show. And guys, if you guys are still watching our show, please like, share, and subscribe. We'll keep putting down this podcast every week. And with that, have a good day, have a great weekend, and stay safe. And Merry Christmas. Probably, I think. I think next week, right? Christmas
next week,
yeah. So early Christmas. Then see you guys. Bye bye.
Yeah, see you guys after the next week. Yeah, bye.